one of the most powerful AI coding tools available right now, completely for free forever without any subscription or API costs. Most people think you need a paid Anthropic account to use Claude Code, but there is actually a way to set it up using OpenRouter, which gives you access to free AI models that work directly inside Claude Code, and once it is set up, it just works. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step on Windows, Mac, and Linux. We will install everything from scratch, configure the settings file, connect it to OpenRouter, and by the end of this video, you will have Claude Code running on your machine completely free of charge. So let's get into it. The very first thing you have to do is install Claude Code on your PC. Now, if you are using Windows or Linux or MacBook, macOS, the steps will be slightly different. For Windows, because I'm using Windows, I will be using PowerShell or CMD. If you are on Linux, you have to use the CLI, and for macOS as well, you have to use the CLI. So I have opened PowerShell as an administrator. Now what I need to do, the first thing I need to do is install node.js. I already have it installed. So the first thing we have to do is download node.js. I am using a Windows machine, so I will be going to nodejs.org, going to the download section and choosing Windows. I can choose one of these options and install node.js on my PC. Now if you are not using Windows, you can go back to Google and search for your platform, macOS, Linux, or whatever you are using. As you can see, they have macOS, Linux, and other platforms available here. So you can choose your desired platform and download Node.js on your PC. Once you have that running, you can go back to your PowerShell or whatever CLI you are using. For example, if you are using Windows, go to PowerShell. Now you have to check whether you have node.js installed or not. To do that, type node v-v and you can see it is showing you the version that you have installed. So that means node.js is installed correctly on your machine. Now once this is done, we can go back and put in the command for Claude Code. So to install Claude Code, you have to put in this command npm install g-anthropic AI Claude Code. Once you put that command in and hit enter, you can see it is being installed. One package is loading. And now it has been installed successfully. Now what I can do is type Claude. As you can see, it asks if you want to trust this folder. I will say yes. And as you can see, we are now inside Claude Code. Now the second thing we have to do is go to the OpenRouter website. So now we are on the OpenRouter website, and as you can see, they have so many models here. What we can do now is click on settings, and from settings we have to click on API keys. You can see I have no API key here. Remember, you have to go to openrouter.ai settings keys. Once you are there, click on create. I will put my name as demo. You can put anything you want. And now I will copy the API key. Now what we have to do is go to the Claude Code settings.json file. I will show you where it is. You have to go to this specific location. If you are using Linux or macOS, you will need to find the equivalent path for your system. Since I am using Windows, the location for my Claude Code settings file is under C, users, your username.claudesettings.json. I will right click on it and make sure I open this file with Notepad. Once you open that, you will have some code here already. Don't worry about that. What you can do is use the code I will provide. You can just copy and paste it. I will put a link in the description, and when you click on that link, it will take you to my blog article. From there you can go and copy the whole thing and paste it in. So essentially, this part here is the default Claude Code model, and this part is coming from OpenRouter, the configuration we are adding. Make sure you add this correctly. You can pause the video and try to copy, but I think copying directly from the screen might not be easy, so I would recommend using the blog article link in the description. You can also follow the documentation from there if you want to read through it all, but you don't have to go through all of that. Now here is the final settings file. I will add this code, and I know this is showing my API key, but don't bother copying it because I will be deleting this API key after I finish making this tutorial. So there is no point in anyone trying to copy it. You have to create your own API key. Once you have added the code, click save. Now I also want to let you know, you can see there is a model here which is the OpenRouter free model. If I go back and click on models and then type free in the search box, you can see all the free models that are available. You can actually change this model if you want to use a different one. For example, If you want to use a specific model, you just click on it, copy the address, go back to your settings.json file and paste it in the model field in the correct place, under the commas like this. But in my case, I will leave it as it is. If I go back to models and check, the address I have used in my settings is the same as what is listed there, so everything is matching correctly. I will save that, and as you can see, it is saved now. Now if I go back to PowerShell and type Claude, you can see it is showing me the model. Now if I type model, you can see we are under the custom OpenRouter model. Now let me try to use it. I will type hi and you can see it is going to reply. And yes, it is working now. It says it is here and ready to assist. You will also notice it keeps referencing an e-commerce project. That is just because it is detecting an old project I was working on a long time ago. Don't worry about that at all. It doesn't affect the functionality in any way. As you can see, it is working perfectly fine. Now, if I go back to models again to double check, as you can see, this model is free and you can use it as much as you want. You can also go back and try different free models. For example, if I type free here, you will see various models listed. I heard about one of the models here. Let me try it. I will copy that model ID, go back to my settings.json file, put it in the model field and save that. Now I will type exit, then clear, then Claude again. Let me check the model and you can see it is now showing a different model. I type hi. Hopefully this one works. As you can see, there is a problem. It says free temporary rate limit. This is because so many people are using this model at the same time, as I mentioned earlier. So we need to be aware of this. It doesn't mean the setup isn't working. It just means the rate limit has been hit on that particular model at this moment. So let me try another model. I will save that. Exit, clear, type Claude, check the model and type hi. And the same thing happens, rate limit applies again. So this is the issue with some of these free models. Too many users, not enough capacity. Your best bet, if you really want to use this reliably, is to go back to the model that was working for us earlier. Copy that model ID, paste it back into your settings.json, save it, go back to the CLI, exit, type Claude, check the model and now type hi. And as you can see, it is working fine. It says it will help with the e-commerce. That is just the old project folder being detected again. But as you can see, everything is working perfectly. So this is how you can use Claude Code completely for free. No subscription, no monthly fees, nothing. And that is it. Claude Code running completely for free, no subscription, no API costs, nothing. Once it is set up, you can just open your terminal, type Claude and you are good to go. Now I do want to be honest with you. Some of the free models on OpenRouter can hit rate limits during busy periods, as you saw in the video. But the model I showed you in the settings is the most reliable one, so stick with that one and you will be fine. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button. It genuinely helps this video reach more people who are looking for exactly this. And if you want more videos on using AI tools for free or on a budget, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. I will see you in the next video. Take care.